Welcome to Mindset Monday. Today, the one thing for complete freedom. The one thing. Listen, I don't want to be melodramatic about this, right? But here's the thing. If you really are looking for life transformation, what we're going to talk about today, it's some serious shit, but it will absolutely have a life-altering impact on how you operate your business, how you interact with your family, like how you show up in so many different areas of your life. So let's get started, shall we? So I get this all the time, right? I'm talking to an agent or a business owner or fill in the blank. And they say, hey, listen, I want freedom. I want flexibility. I want flexibility in my life and in the way I interact and the things I get. Like my schedule. Being scheduled and time blocked, like that just doesn't work for me. Well, the reason you don't have freedom, if that sounds a lot like you, the reason you don't have freedom is because you lack the discipline to be scheduled. Like the discipline to live to a schedule, to honor your priorities, to live a life of purpose that you say is so important to you, but you don't do it, right? So it's not because of the schedule that you're doing. It's not because of discipline that you're feeling like you don't have freedom. It's the opposite, right? So I'm going to give you an example, right? My day exploded the other day, right? Like completely exploded, and I was completely free. Why? Because I fucking crushed my world, right? I can't say it without saying the F word. I crush my world. I'm not a victim of my schedule. I'm the ruler of it. I am a beast when it comes to it. I am disciplined, and it gives me power. It gives me freedom. Listen, I get up at 5, right? I crush my routine. I do my prayers. I do my meditation. I'm in my affirmations. I'm doing my reading and my writing. All of a sudden, we get a phone call from the babysitter, and it's a problem, right? Okay, great, big deal. Pause, pivot. I guess I won't be able to do this one part of my schedule today, but I did it for 3 days, right? I've done it every single day for 3 weeks or whatever it is, right? I have enough. I did it. I can skip a day and with total peace, I can skip a day. I can give my attention to those that are my priority and still do the other stuff, right? As David Goggins says, you can't hurt me. I'm not a victim. You can't hurt me. You have to be able to crush it, right? You guys have to listen to me here. There was a time, there was a time that I was such a poor leader that I would have been put out. I would have been upset that I had to drive my kids to school because it would have blown up my entire schedule, right? For the entire day. Is that backwards? What a jerk, right? So how many of us say, hey, these are my priorities, and then, oh gosh, there's a frustration when things actually happen. That's what we do. That's why we are entrepreneurs. You want freedom? You have to schedule your life. You have to stop making up excuses. Stop listening to your lies. Stop believing all of the limiting shit that you tell yourself. You have to wake up and be a leader. Be a beast of a leader. Armor plate your world with the discipline of a schedule. I know. I get fired up. But here, I'm going to give you a real simple way to do this, right? I want you to try this one thing. I want you to think about what it means to be the super you, right? Like, what time does the super you get up in the morning? Just that one thing, right? And let's just say it's 5 o'clock, right? So 5 o'clock in the morning is a super you. That's what time they get. What is the 1 hour routine that the super you would follow at 5 o'clock in the morning? Just 1 hour, right? Write it out. Like, I get up at 5, whatever, right? Like I drink water, I take my vitamins, I have a moment of prayer, I read 10 pages of a good book. Like, I want to hear it, right? I want to hear it. Then I want you to say, all right, what time does the super me have to go to bed in order to get up to be the super me in the morning, right? That's it. Just go do it, right? Don't make one excuse. Like, you understand? There are no excuses allowed in this process. Not one. Just do it. And when you do it, I want you to do it again. And then do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Build the confidence through your discipline. Become a fearless leader because you have the confidence that was built from your discipline. Did you hear that? Be the fearless leader that you say you want to be in your life, with your kids, with your spouse, with your business, based on the confidence that you built from your discipline. For more areas you can armor plate your world, call me. I'd love to help. And as always, be distinctive.